The president will visit the Great Wall of China, or what we call it in Chinese, Changcheng, on the 1st September this year. The Chinese government has recommended that the president visit the Badaling section of the Great Wall, which is approximately 80 kilometers northwest from the center of Beijing. The Badaling section of the Great Wall is the best preserved and the most popular one among all the sections. It is more than 1,000 meters above sea level and commands a strategic position for transportation and defense in ancient times. Badaling, literally meaning reach 8 directions, got its name because the maze of its reaches stretches in all directions. It is easily accessible and has easy walking conditions. About 400 state leaders and VIPs have climbed Badaling and admired the magnificence and beauty of its scenery. The president will also visit the Forbidden City on 1st September. Today, the site is most commonly known in Chinese as Gugong, which means the former palace. The Forbidden City was the Chinese imperial palace from the Ming Dynasty to the end of the Qing Dynasty. It is located in the middle of Beijing, China, and now houses the Palace Museum. For almost 500 years, it served as the home of the emperors and their households, as well as the ceremonial and political center of Chinese government. Built in 1406 to 1420, the complex consists of 980 buildings with more than 8,000 bays of rooms. Well, in the embassy's record, there are about 2,500 Filipinos residing or working in Beijing and neighboring cities and provinces. But the actual number could be more than this. Filipinos in Beijing are in a wide range of occupations. They are international journalists, global executives, many musicians, a growing number of household service employees, creative professionals in the arts, publishing, and interior design, a number of doctors and engineers, teachers, hotel and restaurant managers, students, of course our investors here and their managers, and dependents of these Filipinos. The Filipino had a warm and enthusiastic response to the information that the president will be visiting Beijing. At least 300 of them will meet the president. The president is quite popular in Beijing, and he topped the elections in this overseas absentee voting precinct. The Filipino community in Beijing welcomes this visit as an affirmation of the excellent state of relations between the two countries. They are very proud of this visit, as it is a clear and strong indication that despite some issues between the Philippines and their host country, the relationship is in a good track, and both governments are highly committed to strengthen this friendship and cooperation. The embassy has been seriously looking after the welfare of Filipinos here. We have a 24-hour hotline that receives calls ranging from questions on visas, passports, and consular services, as well as requests for various forms of consular assistance. We also inform the Filipino community of updates on information from the Philippines and China that are relevant to them. We also send them advisories related to public health, such as the flu epidemic here at winter time and the local radiation levels observed by authorities in the aftermath of the earthquake in Japan. We also try to improve our capabilities to assist our kababayan through the training and upgrading of skills of our personnel and improvement of facilities. We also host gatherings on June 12 and Christmas season to bring everyone together on these special occasions. Assistance to nationals is an important part of the embassy's work because it is a pillar in DFA's priorities. President Aquino and Vice Premier Wang Qishan, a very important leader in China, will be addressing the Philippines-China Trade Forum. Their messages to the 500 business leaders will highlight the commitment of both countries to stronger, more vigorous trade and economic cooperation, and their support for each other's business sectors as they explore solid partnerships. The support of Philippines and Chinese leadership to business ties will serve as an empowering influence to the decision of the business communities to forge mutually beneficial partnerships. We are neighbors, and a strong economic partnership between our businesses sectors will bring both of our peoples tremendous benefits. Mahal na Pangulong Aquino, kami po sa pasuguan ng Pilipinas sa China kasama ng 6 na konsulado ay lubos na nagagalak sa inyong pagbisita. Ang inyong pagbisita ay tunay na pinagpapahalagaan ng bayan China at ng pamahalaan nito bilang isang katibayan ng matibay, malawak at malalim na pagkakaibigan ng Pilipinas at China. Kayo po ay mainit namin tatanggapin sa Beijing at ng mamamayang Pilipino dito. Sa ating mga kababayan, kami dito sa Beijing ay nakakatiyak na ang pagbisita sa China ng ating Pangulo ay magiging matagumpay, magdadala ng benepisyo sa ating bansa at sa ating relasyon sa China. Magandang araw po sa inyong lahat at mabuhay.